That makes sense.
There's going to be a little bit of a lag time. Just look alive because this thing could pop off.
It's saying Eric failed to connect the screen.
Son of a bitch!
Keep your cool. Everyone keep your cool. What is this?
Wayne, go live, then Evan, go live.
We are.
Scan that down.
Scan it down. You ready?
You're good.
What's up, Pops?
What's up, kiddo?
Saturday.
And we're at the shop.
Look at that. We're live. We're on time.
We are?
Yeah, we're on time.
Fantastic.
What time is it?
It's got to be 10 o'clock. Probably right on the button. Sure.
We're doing good, but regardless, it's Saturday.
It's at the shop, and we're having a car show today.
We are, and Pops, will you just do us a favor and read off some headlines for us? Because
wait.
Today is actually an important show. This isn't just bullshit. We've got a lot to talk about today.
We do have a lot to talk about.
One of those things is
the most interesting bald man in the world will be here. It's white, it's gold, it's arrived. A new Crux, that's a bang for the buck. Isn't that a fact? That's a fact. Your summer starts here. As Mayor Cheney once said, punch through those walls.
Does that make sense? It was a Reagan quote, but then we kind of played on the wall.
Oh, they knocked down the walls. They blamed it on the
Okay. Okay, here we go.
Bad words goes viral. It did go viral.
All that and more. We're actually going live just now. We're not hitting bumpers.
We don't have time for bumpers.
We got no time for
it. We got bumperless.
We have an action-packed show this morning.
Yeah.
Good morning. We've got Tim Flores is in.
Thank God.
To you. Josh Sims is in Germany right now.
You know what? That reminds me. If you're coming to us from a foreign country like Germany, let us know, and we will say good morning to you in your native tongue.
And while you're at it, go ahead and hit that comment and share feature in Facebook and YouTube as well. Let's go ahead and let it rock. Gary Morris,
I'm going to give one to Josh.
Yes. Very German.
It's going to be very German, and you're going to notice that my Hitler angle is going to be correct. But Guten Day, mate. That's how they say it in.
You don't learn.
German.
You don't learn. You understand.
I think half of the population of Germany is on my side.
Here's the thing. You don't learn. You remember that time when I was joking around and flipped somebody off?
Yes.
And then a guy screen grabbed that and said, "This is how we treat our customers."
Yeah.
It is how we treat our customers with love and middle fingers, but there's a difference in how that goes.
It's tone.
Now they're going to be able to just grab that.
Well, they can grab that, and if they have a problem with Hitler, let's sit down and have a talk.
That's right, and we can send them over to Mark Sheeran. He can toss them in a smoker, and we can
just go too soon.
Too soon.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning. Big week this week. This last week was
big week. There's holes in the wall.
I'll tell you what. You know what I came up here immediately. There's actually a hallway now that is in where the meeting room was.
Right.
The meeting room has shrunk, and I was a little nervous about what the size is going to be.
Yeah, size is okay.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Especially with the table that I like on.
Yeah.
It's
actually
not that noticeable.
It's now the same size as all of these restaurants that are adding cigar lounges. It's the size of their cigar lounge.
Oh, can we talk about that for a second?
Sure.
What constitutes a cigar lounge? What defines a cigar lounge? Is there
there's two different things. There is a place to smoke cigars, and there is a cigar lounge. ICC categorizes as a cigar lounge that creates culture. We have a community, and we're into the cigar space, versus an indoor place to smoke cigars which is the equivalent of outside but has better air conditioning.
The amount of cigar closets that have popped up.
$1 million cigar closets, the way they've built these things out.
Beautiful closets.
Beautiful closets.
But to call them a cigar lounge is, I disagree. I'll move forward just a little bit.
But we digress. Hey, good news. We have a cigar lounge that'll soon serve food. And the whole place is available.
I cannot wait. So that is our top news as we punch through, and over the next couple of weeks you're going to start feeling a lot of the changes.
Yeah.
They're coming to fruition. Now with that, we'll talk about this on Monday on our L10 on what day we start doing this.
Yeah.
We're going to start kicking off hard hat tours again, which we did at the beginning, which is once a week, come in, throw on an ICC hard hat, make the tour around. We'll have some goodies. We'll reach out to some of our partners and make it worth your while to just come in, because here's the reality of construction is it's impossible to stick to a date. And for us, we don't want to say we're opening July 22nd, because that's not going to be, whatever date we publish will be wrong. So what we want to do is make you part of this process.
Yeah.
Here's what's happening. Here's what's coming next. Oh, by the way, I'm going to bribe you with a little cigar in your hand. Tell your friends, and that's gonna. Oh.
Yeah, we could literally we could clean off all the tables, finished, ready to go, ice made in the ice machine, ready to go, ovens hot, and announce that we're opening tomorrow, and this place will be packed.
I hope so.
It will.
Kind of needs to.
Well, you know.
No, but honestly, it will be.
It's
everything from menu selection. Evan actually asked if we were going to talk about this, and now we're going on a tangent here.
Yeah.
It's one thing to go, oh, this is going to be our menu, but thanks to Begley, thanks to Queen Bee, this is how it operates.
This is how we roll.
She gets with a complete team of chefs.
Yep.
That's part of an organization that is building an exact replica of our kitchen. That real chefs will be running around and cooking and telling us what would work best for efficiency, for overall feel, for everything.
And what foods you can successfully cook with this structure. It's incredible.
If you've ever been
building a car for the road instead of building a car and hoping that it works on the road.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just so proud of that.
Yeah, and I mean, she went, whenever she says she's going shopping, my heart stops. But she went shopping for just plates. And this is like the highest end restaurants that the plates and glassware and stuff.
Was that s'mores? Was that at the table s'mores?
That's ridiculous.
Set up awesome.
It's ridiculous.
It's so on brand for what we do too. It's s'mores at the house. Good morning, everyone. Marty Upton, what's happening? Tim Flores is talking about Germany. Jason Drysdale. I'll tell you what.
He's a good dude.
He's a good dude, and I'm so glad he's coming in. When we have our menu, and as we start getting closer, just start looking for opportunities to come in and do tastings and do some bar tastings and that. It's not there yet. We still have some heavy lifting ahead of us, but yes, pay attention. You will have opportunities, especially if you're a member.
Yes, for sure. So if you're interested in being a member, now's the time to jump in. Mm-hmm. Because this place is going to fill up.
And here's why. On June 27th and June 29th, Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m., it will be the activation or acceptance events for our Atabay members and our Apex members, respectively.
Right.
This is, the invitations went out a couple weeks ago. People started receiving them. It sounds like they were well received. I thought they were really cool. A lot of the Atabay ones had actual notes from Nelson in there.
Yeah, I saw that.
Really cool. So if you did not receive, let me say this, if you inquired and did not receive, please let us know your invitation, because that is actually going to be taking place. There will be times over the next couple weeks on the 27th and 29th that the lounges will be closed for a period of time.
Yeah.
Just from a body perspective.
Yeah, for sure.
So I wanted to make sure that was that.
Yeah, absolutely.
What else you want to talk about?
Who else we got coming in? We got Zach coming in from New Mexico. Good day, mate. I'm sure Larry is in. Did you see if Larry's in from
You
LaGrange?
know what? I didn't see
If
Larry.
not,
up
let's
there.
send out a search crew.
That's right.
Kayla Country, how you doing, Garrett? Good day, mate. Yeah. Speaking of good day, mate, we should bring Fred in.
You want to?
Hell yeah.
What's Fred's last name?
Bruner.
All right, everyone, give it up for Fred Bruner. Come on up. This was definitely planned.
Yeah.
Let's see, it's on.
All right, come on in.
Shit,
This is our hot seat, Fred. The least comfortable seat in Frisco.
No, not that. Don't sit in. Literally
The
comfortable
wooden
seat.
enema here.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's up, Fred?
Hey, man.
Welcome
Thanks,
in.
you guys.
Can I figure out at what point of your lives did you guys meet?
1977. 76, because 70, we went to school in 76, 77.
Have you or have you not been arrested together?
Yes.
Yes.
You have been arrested together?
He was on the trip downtown.
Hold it, on the Burger King trip?
Yeah, yeah. No, wait, so Fred is a dear friend from Omaha. He came down and we played a little golf and ate some barbecue. We reconnected after 25, 30 years, something like that. Went back down memory lane last night, just pulled up some pictures of things that reminded us of some even crazier things that we've done. Remember the picture that I sent you and said, "This is your dad," and it was a bunch of guys in the back of a U-Haul truck. I just sent it to you and your brothers. There's a whole bunch of guys in there.
I think so.
Okay, he was driving the truck. So
Yeah, I had rented a 22-foot U-Haul with my brother's military ID and advertised at high school that if you wanted to ride down to the basketball tournament downtown Omaha, you could all ride with
we
us.
knew there was going to be a fight breaking out.
Oh my
so we wanted to all be together and not have our cars beat up. So we met.
Oh, really?
And we filled a 22-foot U-Haul.
With a bunch of loonies.
Part of me wishes he was here Tuesday to be talking about this.
Yes, yeah.
The story goes way long.
It does, but it was one of the many great times. So anyway, Fred came down. But the reason I bring up the G'day Mate is he did 3 stints in Australia. Do you actually have the ability to do an Australian accent?
Good, I might.
G'day, mate. There
You
go.
kind of look Australian, though,
See
more
how
than
I-
you look Nebraskan. He's got more of an Australian than a Nebraskan.
He does. He does.
Got a family full of Australians.
He does.
Kids are all dual citizens.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you-
but
all right,
he's
well,
lived in
been there,
Australia
Been
3
there, did that
times.
Back, retired, now back in booming metropolis of Nebraska.
Blair, Nebraska, baby.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful place.
So this is obviously your first time down to the store.
No, he drove through to San Antonio and stopped
Yeah.
at the store for a short
I
time.
think first
Okay.
time was November was the first time I came to the shop.
Okay.
So,
Well, welcome back.
yeah.
Welcome
Thank
back.
you. It's
He'll be
awesome.
back.
Yeah.
He's going to become a Texas citizen
Retirement
pretty
is
soon.
grand. You get to do pretty much what you want.
Sweet. And you're getting him out of working for the past couple of days, to which I appreciate.
Yeah.
So just
The worst
Oh, wait.
part about my trip so far is that he beat me by a stroke yesterday.
Yeah.
So that was
Yeah.
not a happy time for me.
are you
I'm
golfing
not,
again?
no, not in this. No. I'm not going to tell him I played like horse shit. I'm just going to make him feel good right now.
Good,
I was
good.
on
I did.
A
That's
game.
okay.
Well,
Yeah,
Fred,
yeah.
thank you for being here, man.
Okay.
Thank you for bringing down the dirt bike for Alessia. She is all
Right on.
Yeah, she had her
Yeah.
gear laid out this morning and her boots, and she's ready to rip.
You guys behave.
Yes,
We're going
I know
to
you can't.
sit down, finish watching the show, and then we'll go out and get
Take
arrested
care,
in the
everybody.
Ferrari.
There we
Thank
go.
you.
Fred's good people, man.
He's the best. And
Any ostriches evolved?
any ostriches.
Yeah, do you guys have an ostrich story?
We have not poached an ostrich. We've killed some light poles before, but that's a whole different story, and they may still be looking for us.
Gary Morris, if my invitation said the 29th, can I come the 27th? You can if you want the other level of membership. I'll put it that way. However, if you cannot come for your dates, if you receive that, please let us know. We will schedule either a follow-up or a one-on-one with you to make sure you've got everything situated. So this is not a 100% mandatory thing.
Yeah, no, we're not
But-
saving babies here. We're just signing you up.
We have Atabay one day, Apex the other
Yeah,
day.
exactly.
So that is what it is. Good morning, Marcos Rodriguez. Can we talk about what kind of success our first episode? Actually, should we wait until we get
Let's talk about cigars.
Okay, let's do that.
This week we've had a number of incredible cigars show up. This one I'm not going to talk about because we'll talk about the most interesting bald guy in the world. We're going to talk about him soon.
Let's talk about this.
Hey, Kevin Hand, if you're watching, and I know he's just a Crux fanatic, how about Crux Habanos in the building, available today? Not the 23rd, not the 24th when everybody else is going to sell them. They're here right now.
Yep.
And should I say, no, we're not going to save you a box? Or should we say, yeah, come on in?
Oh, by the way, we will not sell this box because it's the only box
That's
we
the
get.
box.
Yeah.
That is the display box.
This is the box. Yes, we can sell them a box.
Crux Habanos, it's a cigar we tasted last July at the trade show. It was good then, it's great now. And they are in the house.
The official release, right now we have a very limited quantity. We basically just have 2 boxes equivalent of each size, to which I will imagine will sell through, if not today, tomorrow.
Yeah.
But we will have an official release for this cigar next Friday. Next Friday, the 23rd, we will have Sam Ventura in the house. He's got a bunch of swag he's bringing with him.
Okay,
We'll do
good.
show deals. We'll do all sorts of stuff there.
Yeah.
If you want early access, they are out now. I don't think I push them to ecom, but we can push them to ecom. But with that being said,
I'm getting direct messages from people wanting to know if they're in yet. Are they available? Will they be on the web?
it's a pretty cigar too.
It's so good. It is so good. We smoked it on Tuesday. Incredible.
Okay, good. Okay.
So,
Larry's listening, but he's driving.
okay, good. Good day, mate. A couple other cigars have come in that we have exclusives on. One is a cigar that originally there were 2 bundles. That's it. I didn't tell anybody. I took one, sold one to Johnny. We both smoked them down. I know this is shocking to you that I would steal this stuff behind your back, but
You had this stuff before?
yeah, almost 2 years ago. So we've been asking Darren for this cigar, and it is back. This is a high-end Connecticut shade, the traditional gold label, but they call it the white gold with this really, really beautiful Connecticut wrapper on it, and it is amazing.
I smoked 3 this week. It is.
I smoked 3 on Thursday.
It is really good.
It's so flipping
It's
good.
another Darren project. It has nuance, it has balance, there's complexity to it, but it's smooth, it's creamy. It is a damn good cigar. Damn good cigar.
It is incredible. The other one, you're starting to see it pop up in social media because of the popularity of the Liga 9 series, but we do have the Papas for the one Liga 9 that's very rare is called the H99.
Yes.
Very rare. What pops up this week is the Papas Fritas, which is just a beautiful little quickie 4x44 ring gauge, but it's the H99 Papas Fritas. So if you're looking for
I'll smoke that.
pretty tasty little, are you not? Oh, you're
No,
taking that.
I'm
Okay.
actually, you know what I'm smoking? Is exactly what you're about to pick up, which is
Brand new. Actually, they were supposed to show it at the show, and Belinda contacted me and said, you guys can have some. So I ordered a boatload. But the Master Blend series from Toscano,
Yes.
incredibly popular. It's an $8, $9. It's got flavor. It is a spectacular cigar. It
right.
does not require the typical humidification, so you can leave them in your car, your golf bag, and you're good to go. If you don't have time to smoke the whole thing, it's blended to be cut down the middle, so you have 2 halves that are the same cigar.
It's very, very good.
The Master Blend 4 is in the house, and it is a larger ring gauge at the center.
I will say one thing about Toscano. These guys have their shit together. That is a good company. They're responsive, they're professional, they're well put together, they're fun to work with, they're easy to work with, and their products are excellent, and their products are easy to smoke every day. Isn't that good? It kind of has a pipe tobacco. For someone who does enjoy pipes but doesn't want to relight it 400 times a day, this has a very pipe tobacco experience.
There's something going on in that that's unique. the very tail end of that, the finish on that, maybe that's the pipe tobacco, the difference of pipe tobacco versus cigar tobacco. Wow, that's
Very nice.
really good.
It's very
bigger
nice.
ring gauge, so I think some of you guys are really going to enjoy this cigar. But they're in the house, as
Boom,
is
boom,
Master
boom.
Blend 1, 2, and 3.
Talk to us about Tuesday and why the cigar you're smoking makes sense.
So this last Monday, I get a call. Actually, got a text. Can you talk? Sure. FaceTime with our friend, the Yoda of the cigar industry, Luciano. Calls me up and he says, "Look, I'm doing some stuff with my wine. I'm going to be going to Napa. Should I stop in Dallas on the way back?" The answer, of course, is absolutely. We can make anything happen on a week's notice. He's like, "Well, what can we do?" We do happen to have, and we've been waiting for the release, because we have 500. Had 500 because you keep smoking them.
You're smoking one now.
Because I keep smoking them, that's what I said. Is a Luciano limited edition cigar that's just for us. We were going to do this big rollout. Can we hang on to them until this new shop opens? It's that special. This cigar has 9 and 12-year-old Brazilian tobacco. It is unreal. Stanko, I think I slipped you one.
Yes, you did.
You're a fan?
Yes.
It is, it's awesome, and Luciano is going to be here on Tuesday night, and we'll do a little release of that, and
Yes,
then he's going to be on our show.
Let's talk about that. This Tuesday we actually have tickets that are live now. It's all ready.
Oh, nice.
We haven't even truly promoted it until now, and half the tickets are over half gone. We're not going to have much
Half the
space.
tickets are gone already?
Yeah. And so here's what's going to happen. On Tuesday, this cigar is going to be available. Luciano will be in the building a little bit after 6:30 or so. You'll have a chance to connect with Luciano. And then at 8:30 sharp, episode 2 of the Bad Words podcast. And that will take place actually here. And we'll mic it up.
Oh,
and
nice.
we'll do like we did with Darren. So
Oh,
that
nice.
way those people can connect in here. They can ask a lot of questions in the comments. We can connect with him, but it will be a mic'd up session.
Awesome.
And so I'm sure we'll talk a little bit
Are we
about
still doing the
cigars,
mics and stuff too?
but yes.
Okay.
Still doing the same setup. We'll just set it up here or maybe in this section here.
Okay.
But we'll do Bad Words
I
podcast
love it.
here. But I cannot wait. That could be a long episode.
It'll be Luciano, just when you have a conversation with, I always say when you're having a conversation with Luciano versus everybody else we're kind of talking at ground level, but this dude's at 20,000 feet kind of looking at everything. And the conversations immediately get deep.
Oh,
And-
they get deep. It takes about, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes before we get into real conversation.
It's like talking to an artist. It is, they get into the reasons that they do all these things, and it's just like, man, that makes sense. Who the hell thinks like that?
Yeah.
But he's going to be in the house. Hopefully he's watching. If you are, good day, mate. And we're excited about that. He may have his partner for his wine company also coming in.
Are they bringing any wine with them?
They are. They have the Mas Ignis Wine Company, winery, which is a Spanish wine. Apparently it's very, very limited. In comparison, they do about 90,000 bottles. There are distributors in Dallas that sell 17 million cases of certain brands a year. These guys can do 90,000 bottles. So it's going to be extremely limited. We're getting them connected with some smaller distributors here so that we can get it for our lounge. So it's going to be...
Well, then I know what we're smoking. Because I've wanted to do that pairing. A
pairing.
cigar that is paired for a wine. But to have the Mas Ignis and Mas Ignis together, I'm really excited for that.
It was a cigar that was engineered by adjusting the pH levels so that it matched identically to the wine.
I don't understand any of it.
I don't either.
I'm going to be real
But
honest.
you talk to Luciano and he'll explain it to you and it will make sense.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'd like to see what his take is on like quantum physics and stuff, because I think he would be the only person that can make that make sense. And knowing him, he probably knows some quantum physics.
Yeah.
He knows it all.
I'd rather talk to him about how he blends tobacco.
Agreed. What's up, Tony Gallant? What's happening up there in BC?
Oh, the Canadians in.
Yeah.
Good day, mate. Hey.
Love it.
Yeah, just exactly like they say it up there.
All right. What else do we have on the list?
Crux, the summer starts here. Hopped right over that.
Summer starts here. That is basically that's our theme for this summer. Your summer starts here. We understand you have a lot of things to do and will do and can do, but just keep in mind, before you do what you're going to do, stop here, grab some sticks. If you're going to grill out on the patio, if you're going to go fight the locals at Costco, whatever it is,
Yeah.
stop in. We'll take care of you, because you're going to get to the end of the evening and go, should have got cigars.
Man, I would go to Costco if I could smoke a cigar in there.
I accidentally went to Costco last week on a Saturday. Ain't gonna do that again.
No, wouldn't be prudent.
No, but Summer Starts Here is great because we're going to have a number of new accessories coming in, but there's also some great merchandise coming in, including some deodorizing spray for those guys who have wives that, it's one thing to have a bunch of masking cologne, but it's very heavy, whereas this will be deodorizing spray for men, for women. There's going to be some golf accessories. We even have our own Hawaiian shirt coming out made out of tobacco leaves. There's some cool shit coming.
Yeah.
Sunglasses, the whole thing. So
So the shirt, can we smoke the shirt when we're done wearing it, or?
you can smoke anything you'd like.
Okay, well, I'm trying to, is it a 100% polyester, 50% cotton blend, or or is it actually made of tobacco leaves?
We'll smoke it live. We'll check
Okay.
it out.
I think that's,
it's more
I would like to
polyester.
volunteer Evan to smoke for me, because I'm thinking if you inhale polyester, it's probably not good.
You go and die.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay,
Yeah.
we've got one guy who's smoking that, and while you're at it, check out the new patio pounder packs.
Yeah.
Which are changing out weekly. The selection changes out, but you also get a little torch with this,
Right.
which is really cool. I love those.
It's not a cheap little torch, it's a nice torch.
That's a nice torch.
Yeah.
And those are $59. You get 5 cigars that are all well over $10 a stick.
Yeah, for sure.
And you get your own new little
Get a
torch.
lighter.
You can never have too many.
No.
So-
And by the way, our members also still get their member discount off that pack.
Yeah, you're right. So really, at the end, at $50, you're getting
60 less 6 less 9, it's about $50 for a member. Yeah.
$50, and the overall
And
value of
it's-
the pack is
and
between
by the way-
70 to 80.
It's a mystery pack. We put the pack together, and it was intentionally put together to kind of press your palate in both different directions, because a lot of people get stuck in a certain strength. They think that they're mild to medium or whatever. We'll throw a really high quality, fuller bodied cigar in there just to let you know, man, this isn't as strong as I thought it was going to be.
Yep.
And that's typically what happens 9 times out of 10.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
Well, let's round this thing off the top there. Bring on our esteemed closer, and let's talk about the success of the show.
Let's do that.
Everyone, please give it up for Adrian.
Baruna! Hey!
What's up, homie?
Morning, how are y'all?
Good. How you doing?
Doing great.
Can we talk about how awesome it was
Yeah,
on Tuesday with episode 1 of the Bad Words podcast?
yeah, it was great. I mean, just the feedback afterwards and seeing that those numbers climb was great.
That was nuts. That was nuts.
I think we're the first to talk on this show every week. Just put your phone down. Quit looking for likes. Quit looking for this shit. I was hitting refresh. I was like, holy shit, man, we're at 5,000 views.
Yeah, Evan and I up
crazy.
to like 1 a.m., like 5,000 more, 1,000 more. Yeah,
But it was just so cool to get to the end and to just see this shit-eating grin on Evan's face and him to go, how many people you think we're on? I thought, maybe we'll have maybe 10 people that were with us
Yeah.
live, maybe 100 views at the end. What do we have, 100?
Never went below 70 people.
Never below 70,
we
I
got to
think.
146. I
We're
think.
doing editor's picks for Luciano, so.
And we're going home screen again, so...
But yeah, I mean, not only do you have regular viewers, but when we got done with the show, at that point, there was 500, you guys had told me we had like 500 views. And then like 20 minutes later, it was almost 1,000. And it just started just jumping. And I think before I went to bed, you texted me we're at 3,000 or 30. So there are people out there. And what was cool was the next day, it all shoved up to Apple and Spotify and all those. So
That's the beauty of it. And I've got to be honest, that conversation, I didn't know what to expect with Jason.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's a big time influencer and he lives a very Instagram life.
Yeah,
Right?
very
It's
much.
unguarded at times, but it's very Instagram. And I was curious how much he was going to get into real conversation.
Yeah.
And boy,
He was in it.
that was a good conversation.
Yeah, he was in it. One of my buddies told me, your podcast is called Bad Words, and I didn't hear you all cuss at all. And I was like, that's...
Give it time.
Yeah. I was like, we typically do cuss a lot, but this time we just didn't. There's a few.
I was a little nervous.
I was just, it felt like we were in the, we got called up from the minor leagues. It's kind of like, I don't want to, there's my shirt on straight and my hat right. We felt like we had to act right. I think we should rush back to getting back to ourselves.
I don't think we need to be ourselves. I think
cuss about everything.
Not being ourselves is better.
Yeah, either way.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point. Yeah. But hate to screw it up with that.
It feels better. I've got to say, even though we were there, I mean, to just go on time, right? To be relaxed about it a little, getting in, being 5 minutes late or whatever. I think that echoes through the conversation. But when we have to be on time, let's go. I like the way that makes you tune up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
but no, Jason was a very interesting guy, bodybuilder, and guy. He had been arrested 30 times before he was 21.
I wouldn't have thought that.
No,
because I love those stories.
I just kept hearing everything from a certain point in time on, and I'm thinking something had to happen before this.
Yep.
That got him to either he's always been the most positive guy I've met.
Yeah.
Or some shit happened and he decided to go this way instead of that way.
Yeah.
He got on the right path, and it sounds like that's what he did.
And let's also look at it. Being able to be on Rumble is, first off, thank you, Evan, thank you, Rumble, for giving us that opportunity to be homepage featured and to really get those benefits.
Yeah.
But it's very freeing to just have a conversation. You asked him about his faith in this, and I thought that was very freeing to be able to just have a conversation.
Well, but just the fact that there's a platform out there, because we have been successfully kicked off and deleted from Facebook and some of the others, that when you can have a conversation that is not going to be snagged by some computer and randomly deleted because we happen to say a certain singer and mention kids in the same sentence and they shut us down.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I understand that joke was offensive, but it was just a joke,
But the algorithm robot doesn't know that.
Yeah. So make sure to follow us on Rumble so that way you can check us out. And this week we've got Luciano.
Yeah, and it's going to be a great week. This takes me back to when I first started Cigars and Guns, where it was just like Jason, very Instagram, Facebook focused, and you're looking at how many likes, how many followers do you have, and just seeing that number grow throughout the years. And so when we started the Rumble, it was same thing, refresh, just seeing those numbers climb. And they're going to get up there pretty quick, I bet.
I'm willing to say that's very, heartwarming to hear it that way, because for us to go through this and to give you another baby to watch grow like you've grown Cigars and Guns, it's a cool thing.
Yeah, it is.
We get to share it together.
Yep.
And we get look, we made a shit ton of money this week with that. We made $5.
$5.
That was surprising to see that. I didn't know there was monetization there.
Immediately, because we're verified.
Shit.
$5.
We made $5.
Cash out.
Let's just retire.
Let's cash out. Yeah.
We'll just hang out in Fred's truck and go.
Do we have to split it 4 ways with Evan?
Let's
see if we can get to an even 10, so we don't have to get the change.
250.
10%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, no, I think with that, what is it that's kind of your major takeaway with this transition into the bad words, I would say the rebranding, but the reinvention of what we've done?
Yeah, I think it's solidifying what we always wanted to have as a podcast. And I think I love the rebrand in the sense where it's not specific to cigars, right? It's just a podcast with dudes talking with an excellent guest every week. It just so happens to involve cigars, maybe a little bit tequila.
But truly, but it never left its core belief. The core is we're 4 dudes having a conversation in a cigar lounge, smoking a cigar, having a drink, and enjoying the conversation, and you get to eavesdrop. And that's what this is about. I really don't think about the camera once we start. I mean,
it took a few minutes to settle in. I was far more aware of it this week, but as we look at where it's tracking to, and you look at being in the parlor now, we'll be able to sell little experiences. 3 little tables that you get food and drink and a cigar to pair with, and we'll have the production crew, and then we'll have a few different eavesdroppable tables, so you can have this experience in the parlor while we watch it go live. And some of the guests we're talking about having, if we can get this one, it's game changing. It's game changing.
I'll tell you what, Evan, if you get that guy, I'm going to call him that guy. But if you get that guy, I'll give you my share of the $5. Cash. Make shit happen,
So
man.
you got that going for you.
No, that'll be a
You know who we're
That'll be
talking
a-
about.
I'm not sure.
We'll tell you when we get off
be
air.
Okay.
We're working. Actually, we're not working. Evan is busting his ass to get
Evan,
this to
yeah.
happen,
He's responded twice.
and with interest, right?
Yeah.
It's significant.
buy him a plane ticket, do whatever the hell we got to do.
I mean, we were going to have, and I'm sure we will.
Fred's got his truck. He'll go get him.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's not what we're talking about.
No.
Okay.
I'll tell you off air.
Okay.
But here's all we've got to say is the Bad Words podcast goes live on Rumble at 8:30 Central Standard. This is not ICC time. This is Bad Words time.
Yep.
And then you can check us out on Spotify, Apple, all the audio platforms.
Is that the day after or that
Day
night
after.
of? Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Day after. I'm curious to check out the numbers. But in the cigars and guns realm, what is it that they need to know about cigars and guns? What's happening? What's new? And I saw that the shirt is. I got an email that sounds like next month's shirt is underway.
Yeah, they're being printed now. The Cigars and Guns monthly shirt club is a thing, and join it. $30 a month, and it's like $5 a week for coffee, and you get this
A
badass
day.
shirt every week. Comfortable shirts. So join the club. CigarsandGuns.com shirt club. Check it out. But yeah, definitely download the Rumble app so you can follow us on the Bad Words podcast. Industrial Cigars is on there as well. Same with Cigars and Guns, and you can follow us on every platform.
Yep.
Check it out.
Well, sign us off.
Yep.
I just want to say this. You guys, amazing fathers. A lot of people in here are amazing fathers. Tomorrow's Father's Day. Greatest day of the year for dads. I think every day is Father's Day when you love being a dad. So hats off to all you fathers out there.
Yeah. Happy Father's Day.
Without a doubt. Love you.
Definitely.
You're
Love you too, kiddo.
perfect, Dad. Let's go.
And Jeremy Armstrong is in his birthday today.
Jeremy Armstrong. Happy birthday,
Happy
Jeremy.
birthday.
Hey, Jeremy.
29.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
John John's birthday.
And John
Yeah, who cares?
Kevin Hanford.
All right, Kevin Hand. Check
Kevin,
it out.
and hey, Kevin, why don't you,
See you
wanna
later.
see what a box looks like?
Epicure Habanos. All
Yeah.
right, sign us off, Adrian.
So catch us every Saturday for Saturday at the shop, 10-ish a.m. Central Time. Today we're having a badass car show, so if you come within the next few minutes, you'll probably still see some of these cars.
Yeah.
And then Tuesday, Bad Words Podcast, 8:30 p.m. Central Time. Catch us there.
Be there or be square.
Yeah.
That. We out.
Peace out, suckers.
Later, guys.
Peace. Oh, yeah, I forgot to.
Turn it on.
Thank you.